all. He okayed your request to take the rest of the afternoon off. So where are you really going, Jack?
Gwen, well, tell me the truth. Why are you claiming you're the father of Gwen's baby?
Because I am the father, Allie. And what do you care anyway? We're not friends anymore. You made that pretty clear.
No, we're not talking about you and me. We're talking about you and Gwen. I tried to set you two up, remember? And it was a disaster. You were so upset about it that you tried to hit something that couldn't hit back. I was the one who bandaged your hand. So do you expect me to believe that you really got her pregnant the same night?
I don't care what you believe.
Look, I know that things got a little weird between us. I was wrong to think that you trashed my apartment trying to get my attention, and I'm sorry, but I still really care about you. Because you're a great guy, but I don't want to see you get stuck in a situation that you're going to regret just because you're too nice.
I'm not doing this to be the nice guy, Allie. I'm doing it because it's the right thing to do.
There's no way you're the father. You know it, and I know it. So who are you stepping up for, Will? Who are you protecting?
Hey, hi, Gwen. How you doing?
Doing okay, day to day, you know.
Is Will here?
No, I haven't seen him.
So, you coming or going?
I'm going, actually. I'm suddenly not all that hungry.
Oh, well, you gotta eat. Gotta keep up your strength for you and the baby.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
I can't believe it, Casey. You've made me so happy.
Sounds like Casey just scored some big-time points with Celia.
Yeah, he's good at that.
Well, take care, Gwen.
Yeah, see you around.
Hey, guys, what's got you so happy?
Hi, Mrs. Hughes. Your son has just given me the greatest gift ever.
Really? What? I'm all ears.
Honey, thanks for meeting me so quickly. How are you feeling?
Not great, so this better be important, Mom.
Well, you look pretty distraught. What's the matter?
I'm okay. What's so urgent?
It's your brother. Something awful has happened.
What? Is he hurt?
Emily has left your father and moved in with your brother.
Emily and Paul are living together?
Yes. It's the most idiotic thing that he has ever done, and I'm sure that your father is devastated.
Goodness sake, Mother, you scared me half to death. I thought that Paul had been in an accident or something.
Well, I think this counts as a head-on collision, don't you?
I even listen to you when you say that something is an emergency. This is Paul's business.
Don't you even care that your father's probably nursing a broken heart?
Of course I do. But to tell you the truth, I don't think that Dad and Emily have been happy together for a long time. And it's sad, but it happens. People change. Relationships fall apart.
Why do I get the feeling that you're not talking about your dad and Emily?
Forget it, doesn't matter. Hello, Mike? Sorry, you have the wrong number.
Honey, something's happened to you and Mike, hasn't it? Come on, Jen. Talk to me. It's okay.
I did a terrible thing, Mom. And I'm afraid that it may have cost me my marriage.
And I can't stop now.
happened.
You're not sure?
No, I mean, how did it happen? How did we let it?
Yeah. Could just say it was one of those moments where passion took over.
Or we could say it was a mistake.
It wasn't.
So if you're not going to the station, where are you going?
It's a confidential case, Carly. I'm sorry. I can't talk to you about it.
It's so confidential that you can't talk to Hal about it either.
Don't push this, Carly, please. You're still upset over the mystery with your father, and you're a little paranoid about it.
Paranoid? Tell me, what's paranoid about wanting to know where my husband is disappearing to?
Carly, there have been cases in the past that I couldn't talk to you about for security reasons. What's with the third degree?
I know what this is about.
You do?
Yeah. You're sneaking around behind my back, lying to me about security reasons. Did you really think that I wouldn't figure it out?
Figure what out?
Oh, drop the act, Jack. Tomorrow's our anniversary. You're gonna sneak away to get me my present, aren't you?
I can't get anything over on you, can I?
Are you just figuring that out now?
Well, I was beginning to get worried that maybe you'd forgotten about it. You've been so caught up in digging into your dad's past.
No, sweetie. I will never forget the day we were married, no matter what else is on my mind.
I love you so much.
I love you too. I'm sorry I was acting like that. I don't know why all this has got me so frustrated.
You need to get your mind off it. I tell you what, I'll be done in about an hour or so. Why don't you meet me in the courtyard at Market Square? We'll grab a snack, do a little shopping that we need to do for the kids. What do you say?
All right. That is, if you only need an hour to get me my present.
Well, I don't know how much longer it's going to take to pick out a vacuum cleaner. Do me a favor, though. Please, put that stuff away today. We'll deal with that later tonight. We can go through it together. Okay?
Okay.
All right. See you in about an hour?
Mm-hmm. Who are you? And why can't I make out your face? And do I even know you?
Hey, Mom, can JJ and I make some popsicles?
Oh, sure you can. As long as you don't make them out of bubble gum. I can't believe how long it took to get that gum out of your hair.
What's all that?
It's nothing, just stuff. I'm just trying to figure out some things about my dad.
Can I help?
Oh, sweetie, I wish you could. You know something? Maybe you can.
Really?
Remember when Jack was missing? And the whole time he was gone, it was like you had this feeling that he was still alive. Do you remember that?
Kind of.
Would you like to play a game with me?
Okay, but can we still make the popsicles?
Yes, yes, of course. As soon as we're done. Here. Take a look at this picture. And let me know if you get any of those weird feelings like you had when Jack was missing.
Something happened between you and Jennifer, didn't it?
I don't want to talk about Jennifer.
I swear I didn't know anything when I came to Chicago. Please don't think that I came here and followed you knowing that you guys were in a fight.
I know you didn't. And I hope you know I didn't follow you here either.
Of course you didn't. Sneaking around's not your style.
And it never will be.
So us running into each other really was a complete accident.
Any other day but today, I'd say, absolutely nothing more than that.
What do you mean any other day but today?
No, you know me. I'm as practical as the next guy. I don't read my horoscope. I don't believe in palm readings. And I usually think about fate as something people write about in books. But you turned and looked at me in that hallway when I saw it was you.
So you're starting to change your mind about fate.
I'm starting to believe in it.
Now, why are you saying that your marriage is over?
No, I shouldn't have said anything. I'll regret telling you. I know I will.
Well, I'm sorry that you feel that way, but you obviously need to talk about this, and so I'm here. You can tell me what's going on. I'm not going to be judgmental, Jen. Talk to me. What's happened? It can't be that bad.
It was to Mike.
What could you possibly have done to upset him?
The attack on Craig at the Lakeview. It was planned. I provoked him, and I staged the fall. But I only did it to get enough ammunition to get him off my back and keep him away from my baby.
Congratulations. The end does justify the means. So Craig is out of your life, and he can't hurt you or your baby anymore.
The fact that I've done something you approve of is terrifying.
Well, did you have any other solution?
No. But Mike doesn't see it that way.
Oh, Mike didn't know.
No. I went behind his back.
And you did this all by yourself? You know, somehow this doesn't sound like your cup of arsenic.
I had some help. From Dusty.
Oh, honey, that's what Mike is all riled up about. It's because you trusted another man and not him.
It doesn't really matter at this point, okay? Because Mike is furious and he's left me.
Where'd he go?
Chicago. I don't know where exactly.
Well, find out.
Chasing after him at this point is not going to do any good.
And sitting here crying in your decaf espresso is? Where does he usually stay when he's in Chicago?
No, Mother, stop. I don't want you tracking him down.
Look, do you want to save your marriage or not? Don't give him time to sit around and contemplate what he obviously sees as a betrayal on your part. You go to him. You make things right. Now. Otherwise, you're going to lose him and your marriage forever.
Wow. Commitment rings. I gotta say, I'm surprised.
In a good way?
Yes, because I know you came to this decision just to make me happy.
Well, I happen to think it's very mature, not to mention refreshing.
And courageous. You guys are gonna get a lot of flack from the other kids.
We're prepared for that.
Yeah? How about you, baby? Can you take the heat?
Nothing could be as bad as you doing this to me in public. I think after that I can handle about anything. Excuse me for a minute. I'll be right back.
Hey, let me tell you something. I'm very proud of you.
It's no big deal, Dad, but thanks.
It's a bigger deal than you think. You see, when you're young, it's easy to make mistakes, and one can change the entire course of your life. I mean, all we have is our judgment. Some people just lose sight of that.
Yeah, they sure do.
I mean, take your friend Will. Although he's doing the right thing now, had he thought ahead like you're doing, things would have turned out differently.
Yeah, they would. You shouldn't be smoking, Gwen.
Oh, look. It's the lying virgin, or should I say virgin liar. How about big fat liar?
It was Celia's idea, okay?
Oh, well, in that case. How long do you think you're going to get away with it? Oh, that's right. I forgot it's a lot easier for you guys to be retro virgins than us girls. We just get one shot at the first time. You guys can pretend as often as you like. Hell, you can forget there ever was a time before and make everyone that very special first.
Ease up, all right? I know you're mad, but give me a break.
Why should she?
Did you ever think that maybe that night with Gwen was such a disaster because we did have sex?
Not for a second.
Well, you're wrong. That's exactly what happened. We did it in the car and then got into a really big fight. I messed up my hand because I felt so stupid for doing something like that with someone I didn't know.
There's no way I'm gonna believe that. Well, you're not that kind of person.
Well, maybe I've changed more than you think.
You're not the kind of guy who sleeps with a girl just to get over someone else.
What are you talking about?
You were in love with me back then, and maybe even holding on to some kind of hope that we might get together. You wouldn't sleep with a girl that you didn't even like.
So it's all about you then?
No, I'm talking about you and the kind of guy you are and the big heart that you have. You're the kind of guy who would help out a girl who maybe can't handle things on her own. The kind of guy who would protect a buddy that doesn't have the guts to step up and be a real man. That's not the kind of guy who has sex with a girl and then throws her out of his car.
Well, if you know me so well, Allie, how'd you ever think that I could have trashed your apartment?
I was wrong. I thought that You were after me and angry because I was with her.
I was.
Yeah, but even so, there's no way that you would ever do something like that, no matter how upset or angry you were. That was my mistake.
Maybe you're making a mistake now, too.
No, I'm not. This lie has got you all torn up inside. I can see it. Hey, if you're gonna lie about something this big, don't you think you should get some advice from an expert? So, what's it gonna be? Truth or dare?
Truth. You're right. I'm not the father.
Mother, the worst thing that I could do right now is go looking for Mike. He said that he needed to be alone to think.
And what if, after all that solitude and reflection, he decides to end your marriage? Now, Mike is a very forgiving man, but you need to give him a reason to forgive you. You need to go to him, tell him how sorry you are. Ever heard of out of sight, out of mind?
Mother, you're not helping.
You're not listening.
You're right. I'm not. Okay? I can't talk to you anymore. I should never have told you in the first place.
Jen, please. Jen!
Whoa. Where's the party? And can I come?
I'm not going anywhere interesting. Just running away from my mother.
Oh, yeah. That explains the hurry. What does she do now?
Usual bad advice.
About what? Hey, what's wrong?
Mike and I got into a fight. And I will spare you the gory details, but he went off to Chicago to be alone, and she thinks that I should run after him and beg for forgiveness.
Forgiveness? What did you do?
You don't want to know.
Just a second here. Did you say he went to Chicago?
Yeah, why?
It's nothing. Forget it.
No. You have to tell me.
Katie went to Chicago, too. Didn't say why. But she made it pretty clear she wasn't coming back anytime soon.
The truth is, there's always been something fundamentally wrong with my marriage to Jen. From day one. I just haven't let myself see it.
So are you saying that you never really loved her?
No, I did. I do. Just not the way I've always felt about you.
Oh my God. Like...
I fought it. I pretended it was gone. I convinced myself it was your fault for not letting go, and I refused to admit that I wasn't letting go either. I couldn't.
Why not?
Because I still loved you. I never stopped loving you.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
So you're gonna go back to Oakdale?
I want you to come with me.
The Lake Shore is not the only game in town.
That's where Katie's staying?
Yeah, maybe.
Whatever I have to do, whatever it takes, she will never know about this.
You have no idea how long I've waited to hear those words. You love me. I can't believe it. You love me.
What's wrong?
It's just... What are we gonna do now?
I don't know.
You're married to Jen, and she's having a baby.
I've made a commitment to be a father to that kid, I know.
So what happened? What did you two fight about?
I promise I'll tell you everything, but first I gotta talk to her. About all of it. About all this.
So you're gonna go back to Oakdale?
Yeah. And I want you to come with me.
Not jump to any conclusions here, Jen. Chicago is a big town, and and there's lots and lots of hotels, and some of them are magnificent, some of them are, not so great. And the point being that the Lake Shore is not the only game in town.
That's where Katie's staying?
Yeah, maybe.
Of course it is.
She has every reason to be mad at you, Casey.
Why's that?
She's probably mad at both of us. Great timing, huh? We decided to make a huge deal about this whole virginity thing just when you and Will. I didn't want you to find out this way. I wanted to talk to you myself so it didn't seem like a slap in your face.
Hey, it's your life. Why would I be upset? And hell, I don't blame you. Who in their right mind would want to end up like me?
Don't think that way.
I don't really have much of a choice.
Casey, could you give us a minute? I kind of need to talk to Gwen alone, and your parents said they needed to talk to you.
Yeah, I'll be inside.
Talk to me about what?
It feels like you're mad at me.
I'm not. My moods are just all out of whack lately. Just trying to get a handle on my life.
I can imagine. Is Will helping you with that?
Yeah. He's been great. He's getting me to eat right, take care of myself.
He's a terrific guy.
Yeah, I'm finding that out. But don't worry about me. I'm okay. Things are coming together. I think I've figured out a way to make this work for everybody.
I'm not sure what that means.
It means that everything's cool. At least it's gonna be.
Then I'm happy. I'm glad for you and for Will, too. So you are protecting someone else?
Yes, but don't ask me who because I can't tell you.
Who it is none of my business. It's just weird that you would take on someone else's responsibility when it's this huge. And, I mean, don't get me wrong, but you've been kind of a loner since you got out of the hospital. You don't have that many friends. You're not the kind that you would. I know who it is.
Allison, let this go.
Oh, it's Casey, isn't it? He's the only guy I can see you doing this for.
Allison, I said let it go. Casey doesn't know he's the father, okay? And he's never gonna find out, and you can never say anything to him.
Oh, Will, trust me, I won't have to.
So? Anything?
Mom, I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
I don't know. I thought that maybe you'd get some kind of vibe about the picture, like you used to get.
You didn't always like it when I told you about those.
Well, I promise that I won't be angry this time. So here, try again.
What's the big deal about this picture anyway?
That's your grandfather right there. And I'm trying to figure out who that lady is who's standing next to him, but her face is so blurry there, I can't make out her features.
That's easy. Photoshop it.
What is that?
Don't you know what Photoshop is, Mom?
No, I don't. What is it, some special kind of digital camera or something?
No, it's on the computer. You can make the picture bigger, change the color, anything you want.
And you have this on your computer?
Duh, everybody does.
And you can make this picture bigger on your screen?
You have to scan it first, then put it in the file, and that's it.
Well, let's go. And so how do you do this scanning thing? Do you do that on the computer, too?
Don't you know anything, Mom?
First of all, thank you. I know you went out on a limb. I appreciate it.
Well, maybe you should hear what I found out before you thank me.
You're starting to scare me, Jess. What the hell happened? How was Carly involved?
There was an incident at the clinic. It involved an infant boy. Now I understand why the records were sealed, Jack. It was horrible.
Just tell me.
Maybe you should read this for yourself. These are the sealed records from the courthouse.
impossible. Somebody made a mistake.
Look, Jack, I know how upsetting this is, but...
this didn't happen. It's not true.
The records don't lie. And now you have to think about what you're going to do now that you know. If Carly is as hell-bent as you say she is about finding out the truth...
Jessica, she's not going to find out about this. I promise you that. Whatever I have to do, whatever it takes, she will never know about this. Ever.
Wow. I thought you could only do this kind of stuff in the movies.
This is the easy part.
Oh, it is it? Parker, you are a genius.
Now can I make those popsicles?
Yes, you can, absolutely. Oh, and that's a babysitter at the door, so why don't you let her in on your way down, okay?
On my way to the kitchen.
Parker, you're amazing, you know that! I know this woman from somewhere. I'm sure of it.
My beautiful boy! What have you done to my boy?
What's wrong? Nothing. Just don't say congratulations like Will and I are a couple or anything, because we're not. We're just friends. Oh, okay. I've got to take off. I have to go find Will and tell him something. Okay, I'll catch you later.
Wait, 10 minutes ago you guys were telling me how happy you are about this kind of thing, and now you're grilling me on it.
No, we're happy about it. We just want to know what prompted this decision.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that you thought it through.
What do you mean?
Well, if this decision is about waiting to have sex until after you're married...
Kind of implies there's going to be a wedding.
Who said anything about a wedding?
Bottom line is, Celia the girl that you want to spend the rest of your life with?
I don't know, maybe. I mean, I haven't really thought about it that way.
And you shouldn't have to, not yet.
Look, all we want to know is... You know, you may be so anxious to get the payoff of this promise that you jump into something that at the age of 18 you're just not ready for yet.
So you'd be getting married for the wrong reasons.
Which is a real bad way to start.
Whoa, wait. Just back up. Why do parents have to take something simple and make it all complicated?
Oh, that's what we do best.
Look, we're just trying to take the pressure off ourselves. I mean, who knows what we're going to be thinking or doing when we're 18? That's like a lifetime away.
No, that's like a lifetime away from us. It's only a year away from you.
Oh, so then what are you saying? This commitment thing's a bad idea?
No, actually, all we're saying is we want you to be as smart about your future decisions as you're being about this one today.
No, actually, I have one more thing I want to say.
Look, I know that he's your best friend and all, but is Casey really worth saddling yourself with a lifetime of responsibility?
Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, but that somebody should be the real father.
Well, that's not going to happen, so just drop it, okay?
Hey, you're not really doing this for him anyway, are you?
What's that supposed to mean?
I think this is more about Celia than Casey.
How'd you get that?
I know you better than that. You're falling in love with her, aren't you?
So what if I am?
You know she's in love with Casey and you want her to be happy. If she found out Casey was the father, she'd be crushed.
I see, that's where your logic falls apart. Because if that were the case, then wouldn't I want that to happen?
Yeah, except for the fact that you probably don't think that you're good enough for her.
Look at my track record. Would you wish me on anybody?
I think that you're great, and I hate the way that you always sell yourself short.
Look, Casey and Celia are happy together. All right, they're in love, and that's really hard to find. But I don't want to mess that up. And besides, I think Gwen's actually starting to depend on me, and I kind of like being able to be there for her. I think I can make this work where everybody's happy.
Even you?
Even me, yes. So please, Allie, don't say anything about this to anyone.
I'll go back with you. And I'll give you all the time you need to work things through with Jennifer, okay?
Thank you.
And just take it a step at a time. And let me tell you, you don't need to make any promises to me. I mean, whatever happens, you made me very happy today.
I love you.
I know.
it's going to take to play out, and I don't want to hurt Jennifer any more than she has to be.
No, I don't either. I trust you to do the right thing.
I don't want to make any promises I can't keep to Jennifer or to you. I've broken enough already.
There's a lot of reasons I love you, and that's one of them.
I just want to do right by everybody.
I know. We'll work everything out, okay?
I don't want this to be another goodbye for us.
Shut up.
All right.
A step at a time, remember?
A step at a time.
Oh, I love you, Mike Kasnoff. As much today as I ever have.
Guess what? Our son is a genius. Did you know that there's a computer program that can enlarge photographs just like the professionals do?
Yeah, we gave it to Parker for Christmas, remember?
Look how it paid off. It's still not crystal clear, but you can make out some of her features now.
Honey, you promised that you're going to let this go for a while.
I know this woman, Jack. From somewhere, somehow I know her. I just can't put my finger on the details of it yet.
Carly,
I think it has something to do with the dream I had. You know, with the woman who was calling out to her little boy.
You're getting yourself worked up again. Please, just put the photo away. We've got a lot of shopping to do for the kids. Tomorrow's our anniversary. Let's put those things first. Please?
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you're right. It's just that the answer is right there. I know it. I can almost see it, but not quite, and it's driving me crazy.
I don't want anything driving you crazy. Let's make today about us. Okay? I want you here with me.
Oh, here I am. We'll figure this out eventually. Together. Right?
Do you know that our kid is already becoming a young adult? So don't you think the fact that he's decided to remain a virgin speaks to how responsible this kid is?
Or how terrified?
One can be both. You know, eventually, you're going to have to let this kid go.
Well, kicking and screaming, baby. Kicking and screaming.
So what are you two talking about?
You know, that's a good idea. I think I'd like a latte, too. Honey, would you get me one?
Sure.
So where were we? I mean, are you still okay with all this?
I was never not okay with it. I think it's a great decision. I think that you have very good judgment, and actually, I'm grateful.
Grateful for what?
For making Tom and me look like we haven't done such a bad job after all.
Well, you have.
Casey, I think it's great that you're taking control of your life at such a young age, and that you're thinking beyond the moment.
Maybe it'll keep me out of trouble.
Well, I hope so. I hope so. Because look at Will. Thank God you're not in his shoes.
Celia. Well, nice to bump into you.
Hi, Miss Ryan.
Hi. I think I owe you an apology.
For what?
Well, the last time we crossed paths, I was pretty agitated.
Yeah. I'm sorry you had to find out about Will's baby that way.
Yeah, me too. And I just didn't want to believe it at first. I just hope that things work out.
Why wouldn't it?
Well, honey, I just don't think that Will and Gwen are very compatible. And I don't think it's any secret that I would have preferred that my son be with someone more like you.
Give Gwen a chance. I think she'll surprise you.
I hope so. I just don't think that they are prepared in any way to raise this child, which is why I plan on being there every step of the way.
How do Gwen and Will feel about that?
Having a baby changes everything. Eventually, they'll realize how much they need me. And of course, any influence to that end that you might have with them would be very appreciated. You have a good day.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Good. Better. Thanks for meeting me.
Yeah, I got your message. It sounded really urgent. Is the baby okay?
No, the baby's fine. But I have made a decision, and I wanted to tell you right away because you've been really good to me, Will. You've helped me out so much.
Happy to do it. Believe it or not, I'm actually starting to feel kind of connected to this kid.
That's not a good idea.
Why not?
I've made a big decision, Will. I'm giving the baby up for adoption.
I wish we could stay here as long as we wanted.
I know we can't.
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. What is it?
Jennifer's here.
Mike, honey, are you in there?
What do you want to do?
I know I don't want to prolong the inevitable.
So open the door.
Can I come in? I know I told you that I would give you some space and some time to... Katie. Okay, now would be a really good time for you to tell me that this is not what it appears to be.
I can't say that. It wouldn't be true.
On the next As the World Turns.
So it's set then?
They want me to be absolutely sure.
Are you?
You lured Mike here somehow. You knew that we were having a fight and you used it.
No, Jen. This is about what we did, not Katie.
What if tonight really wasn't my last night in town?